Hello, Saints. How are you this evening? I'm sorry if I look a mess. I wasn't even trying to come on tonight or anything like that. But I just felt really led in my spirit to do a video about this particular situation. Before I get into it, I just want to say beforehand, this is not a vision or a word of knowledge or anything like that. This is my own personal take, my own personal feelings about a situation that just recently happened. And I was spiritually led to get on because I had a commentary about it. So that's kind of, that's where I'm coming from. I'm not saying God told me anything. I'm not saying he came down on a cloud or anything telling me this or this or that. No, this is something of what I feel, okay? Just wanted to get that out there first. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of speak about the situation that just happened. Now, I'm pretty sure we should all know at this point about the incident that happened here in Houston with the concert and Travis Scott and everything like that. If you are not aware, for whatever weird reason, there was a concert here in Houston and they had over 50,000 people who went. And within that time, you know, during the Travis Scott segment, because they had multiple artists there from what I see or what I understand, people started to pass out and die. Okay? Now, from my understanding, well, let me say this. Someone in a different country said that they saw information about it, and their news source said that, first, our news source said, most news sources say like 8 people died. I think some of them are starting to go up on that number now. So 8 people passed. But a news source in the UK said that it was over 17 people, at least. And then hundreds, y'all, over 300 last time I read, of people were injured. Now, you think, oh my gosh, what happened? You read the article, and mind you, some of these are children as well. Like I seen an 8-year-old, I see 10-year-old that were hurt or that were affected by this, which I'm kind of figuring out. The music that was played there by the artist, I'm trying to figure out why would you bring your child to that, but it just is what it is. I gotta understand where we at. So, when you read, you think people probably just passed out or whatever like that, which is not necessarily not normal for a concert, especially if there's a lot of pyro and heat and everything like that. I haven't went to a concert since like 2004, y'all. And yeah, but if you read, it actually says that people who were attending there had heart attacks. Heart attacks, y'all. I'm thinking people probably got trampled, and if people say they got people that trampled, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But heart attacks, and then the people who were getting injured, they were saying there was like they did say there was like a stampede, and people got injured that way. It's just a weird phenomenon. I used to go to concerts quite a bit when I was younger, in my teen years. Concerts are not my thing. That's why, like I said, I haven't been there since like 2004. And if I were to go to any type of musical event, it definitely would not be anything in reference to, certain type of music. I'm just gonna be just put it out there. I'm just not, especially this music nowadays is so satanic and everything like that. So when you read something like that, it's very odd. You don't think, well, why would it be because of that? Now, there are certain things going around about possibly someone being there injecting people with drugs, and then there's things there about probably people then got the you know what, and that's a common side effect of getting the you know what. So it probably happened from there. My personal take, it could be, I mean, honestly, it could really be a combination of both, honestly, because they had children there, and they just approved the you know what for children between 5 and 11. And they had some children who were underneath the age of 10 there, depending on where you're reading it from. And they could have gotten it, they could have not. From my understanding, you didn't have to be you know what in order to go into the venue. You just had to have a negative, you know, a negative paperwork. I'm speaking in code for a reason. So I don't know. And I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, yes, that's it, because I don't know. But I am going to say this. I believe it's a combination of both of those things, between getting the you know what and doing the drugs, because people have been saying that they have people who are going through drugs, sticking people with stuff. And that could also cause the delirious or the delirium of wanting to run around, and because people were saying there was like a push to go toward the front of the stage. It just happened all of a sudden. Y'all, all this stuff is spiritual. And if you look at some of the stuff, I was trying to look at the videos, and I made sure I muted my music or muted my sound, because I'm not trying to hear none of that stuff. I ain't trying to bring none of that stuff into my house. You know what I mean? If y'all want to listen to that, that's on y'all. Let me see, I'm trying to put my scarf. I'm sorry, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Oh, Jesus. The devil. You ain't gonna get me today, Satan. I'm exposing your behind. Anyway. So I'm watching it, and I'm just watching. I'm watching people react to this, but people are saying that they were having this urge to run toward the front of the stage. Y'all, please know the times that we are in. Please know that these people that you pay money to go see, buy their music, and you just love them, and you have all their memorabilia, you have all their tracks, and stuff and everything that you can possibly spend your money on them. Please know that these people do not care about you. The things that they're into this hierarchy where they see themselves up there and you're down there. I seen a video of this guy, and people were telling him, you need to stop the concert. This person just passed out. They died or whatever. And he just sitting up there looking down, smiling, just chanting, yeah, over and over. And I've seen other clips of, I don't even want to really get into it because it's so mentally and spiritually disturbing. I have no idea why I just have no idea how someone could just be so just empty on the inside to the point where they wouldn't even say, you know what, let's stop this. This is getting crazy. You cannot tell me that he did not know, because obviously he was told multiple times. And you cannot tell me that he did not know in advance about this. A lot of stuff has happened through permission, y'all. That's how their belief system works. It's all through permission. And you're probably like, well, I wouldn't give myself permission. What? I wouldn't give permission for that. You did. You know how you did it? Through music. Music, they don't call Satan the prince of the power of the air for nothing. That's one of the ways that the devil can trick a believer, is through music. Because you don't have to give verbal consent. You also know consent can also mean just silence. You don't have to say no or a yes. But if you're silent and you don't do anything, that's also a yes. So if you're listening to music, you're in your car, you just, you jamming to whatever secular song that's on the radio, that's consent. Or even if you're not doing, you're just sitting there and it's just playing. Consent, permission. You're inviting it in. That's why it's so dangerous spiritually to listen to secular music. Not even just secular music. A lot of gospel music. That's a whole nother video. A lot of gospel music too have them same spirits running through them because it's all going through the same pipeline and getting distributed through the same way, going through the same warehouses, and it's being put in your hands or your radio or whatever. You have to be very careful. And I really did this video to just really emphasize about listening to these artists, because this is not the first time where something's happened like this. There's been accounts, I believe Ariana Grande had an issue like this in London one time, in the UK. I'm not sure what part, well, I say the UK, in Europe, I'm not sure where. But she had an issue like this where people have died at her things. But this was a little different because people actually died from heart attacks. How? How? Now, the sticking thing is one thing. That could definitely be a thing. But there's no... And then on top of that, y'all, there's over 50,000 people. How? What can happen where a huge amount of people are so widespread that it affects so many people, hundreds of people? It had to be something. And if even if you, let's just go with the idea of it, if a person going around with a thing or whatever, how many people you gotta have out there to do that for 50,000 people? How many people? Hundreds. 50,000 people, you gotta have hundreds of people out there doing it to get to that many. I'm really sitting here thinking about it. I'm in front of you to ponder about it too. Because you gotta have a lot of people to do that. And this is another reason why I say there's no way this guy did not know about it. How? Maybe they could have came with the concert. I don't know. But something like this on this grander scale, I don't think so. And then how it's all on the news. I'm already suspicious of anything that goes on the news. This, I'm not picking up what it's putting down. I personally think it's a combination of both the you know what and the mob type of sticking thing, but that's just me. But y'all leave these artists alone. Stop going to their concerts. Stop attending their stuff. Stop listening to their music. This is a spiritual war that we in. And we're in the the end of the last days. We're getting ready to go into Jacob's trouble. This is right around the corner. We're super duper close there. This is insane. This is insane. Please start giving these people your money, your time, your mind, and your spirit. Because they don't care. They have an agenda to push. And they have dedications they have to make. And they got to make them and fulfill them. If they can't do it within their camp, they're going to find a way to do it. Even if that means it's got to be you. And you're thinking to yourself, dang, I just love this artist so much. I just got to go. Yeah, and that's how they think of you. Again, the hierarchy. You're up. They up there. You're down here. They don't think of you the same way. Y'all better smell the coffee. Because it's getting real out here. Real scary. But please know, again, the times that we are in. People don't care about you. They don't. And then when you try to tell people stuff, oh no, that would never happen. No. Then when something like this happened, I mean, we done told you. It's so sad. And then why y'all got kids out there? Jesus, why y'all got kids out there? listening to this music. Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, please help us, Lord. Help us, Jesus. I'm getting teary-eyed because it's just crazy. It's crazy. I really don't know what else to say because it's just, it boggles my mind. But that's all I really came to say is just, y'all, leave these artists alone. They don't care about you. And y'all, some of y'all put so much time and effort and just, no, leave them alone. They're going to do whatever they have to do. And if they got to throw you underneath the bus to get it, they going to do it. It's the reason why their family members be dying around them. Pick it up. Please leave this stuff alone. And then also, I'm going to say this real quick too. If you're one of those people who's just like, well, I don't believe in that type of stuff, I don't think that's possible, or I don't believe in it. Look, y'all people who think like that, y'all be the main ones. Well, I'm not going to say it like that. I'm going to just say this. Your belief in it not happening does not discount it happening, if that makes sense. Just because you don't believe it's a possibility don't mean it don't happen. Because things aren't predicated on your belief. Things are predicated from what it actually is and what has been established in the spirit realm before you were even thought of. So you may not believe in these sacrifices or anything. Y'all look at this. Oh my gosh. I ain't had an issue all day until get on video. You may not believe in sacrifices and none of that stuff, but then people do. And that don't mean anything. They don't believe anything. I mean, that don't mean anything, y'all. So, it's getting crazy out here. Just take care of yourself, take care of your family, turn off this old satanic music, and leave it be. I personally believe this was a test run for what is to come. I had a vision about something that I'm going to end up doing a video on very soon that I personally believe is related to this situation, but I'm not going to expound on it anymore. This video is already extremely too long. I'm going to tell it then. But until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe. Be blessed, saints. Know the times that we're in, y'all. It's time to stop sitting up there thinking this and being blind. It's like you're almost blind on purpose and you don't want to see it, but it's really happening for real. So, be blessed, guys. I love you. Have a great one.